Good morning, kindergartners. Are you ready for our morning meeting? I hope you had a great weekend. Let's start off with our morning song. We're going to sing our good morning. Okay, ready? And good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, thank you. Very well, thank you. How are you? How are you? Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. Y usted, y usted. Had some great singing, boys and girls. Thank you for helping me out with that. And now we're ready for our morning message. Let's bring it up nice and close so you guys can look for some sight words with me. Okay, let's read our message. And start with the date. May 11th, 2020. Dear K2, happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend this weekend. This week, we are learning our last letter, Q, and doing some more measuring. We are also learning about vowels and the sight word that. Have fun. Love, Mrs. Concepcion. Let's see. Do you guys see any sight words? I'm going to give you a few seconds just to look at it very carefully. You guys can yell it out once you've seen it. I'm hearing a lot of good sight words. Yeah, I heard this one. That's one of the newer ones we've learned. What sight word is that? Yeah, that's R. R, like, are you going to eat your lunch soon? Okay, so let's clap it together. Ready? A-R-E-R. One more time. A-R-E-R. Any other sight words? Oh, great. Good eyes, boys and girls. Right next to it, huh? What sight word is that? Yeah. That's we. Let's clap it. W-E-We. W-E-We. Let's look for one more sight word. I heard this one. A lot of you were saying this one. That was one of the very first sight words we learned. Yeah. All right, that's the. Let's clap it. T-H-E, the. T-H-E, the. So, boys and girls, in our message, we said that we were learning our very last letter. So we've already learned all 26 letters of the alphabet, except for Q. And Q makes a qu sound. And actually, Q does not show up a lot in words, so that's why it's our last letter that we're learning about. It's not very easy to find words that have a Q in it. So this week is going to be a little bit challenging, and I'm actually going to be teaching you another thing other than Q. We're going to be teaching you about vowels and how vowels make two sounds. Okay, so Miss Concepcion had asked you that before. She says, do you know what other sound this letter makes? And you were like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's because it makes two sounds, and I'm going to teach you that. Okay, so that's what we're going to be learning about this week, and I hope you have fun with those lessons. Let's move on to our, I heard it, calendar. Nice. So let's move our camera this way so you can see. Wow, great. And boys and girls, on Friday at our Zoom meeting, Miss Park actually changed our day already, right? You guys were on Friday. So we added 4 days with Miss Park. So we went from Monday to Friday. But you know what? We had the weekend. We had the 9th and we had the 10th. So we're going to have to move our day to the 11th. But first, let's see, how many days are there in a week? Ooh, I'm seeing some boys and girls got a little bit confused. Can you show me with your fingers how many days are there in the week? Nice. Okay, don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. There are 7. Did you guys see my 7? Yeah. All right, let's sing our song. Ready? There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we have to move our today sign to not Saturday, not Sunday, because we're not at school on those days? We are on Monday. So today's date is, you can see it, Monday, May 11th, 2020. Thanks for helping me out with that. All right, so let's move back over here and let's do our straws. How many days have we been learning in kindergarten? You guys have been really good with counting. You even got to make a new bundle with Miss Park on Friday. Okay, so skip counting is really important in first grade, so I want to see if you guys can still skip count. Are you ready? We're going to do it pretty quickly. And we're going to add just one more straw. Here's our new straw that we're adding, okay? I'm going to put it right here. Let's count by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Remember, if there's 10 groups of 10, that makes 100. Yep. So we're going to put that in our hundreds place. So we have 100 in our head. We're going to count on 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. So if there's 6 tens, that's 60. 160, count on, 161. We are going to add one more, 162. Great counting. Is our number correct? 162 days. 160. Oh no, we have to change it. You're right. Okay, so let's put that away. Remember, we want to look for a 2. A 2 is draw a candy cane and give it a shoe. That's how you write the number 2. All right. Is that a 2? Nope. Good thinking. That's a 0. Yep, that's an 8. That's a 4. Oh my goodness, there's no 2s right now. Oh, that's a 7. Ooh, that's a 2. Great job. So we've been learning in kindergarten for 162 days. That's a lot of days of learning and growing our brains. Great job. Okay, now let's do our season and our weather. So the season is still spring. Flowers are still blooming. Weather's nice, starting to get warm. So the season is spring. I'm looking out with my scientific observation eyes, and I can see that the weather is partly cloudy and windy because there's a few clouds in the sky, and I can see my trees moving back and forth, back and forth. So the weather is partly cloudy and windy. So I'm kind of like being a meteorologist. We learned about meteorologists last week with the community helpers. Yeah, you're right. All right, and Miss Concepcion already did this for you. I forgot to change it, but it's the same thing. So let's do it together. Ready? Today is Monday. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. Yesterday was Sunday. Okay, good. Awesome. So, boys and girls, thank you for joining me for the morning meeting. I'm going to give you a quick challenge. I want to challenge you to share something you learned during shelter in place, so since you've been home. And I want it to be something that's not about school. I want you to share something that you learned to do at home, something that has been helpful to your mommy or daddy or sister or brother. So it could be like maybe you learned how to set the table, maybe you learned how to wash the dishes, or maybe you've learned how to fold your clothes. Miss Concepcion actually learned how to make a fun art project that she put up on her wall. Some of you might have seen it, but it's those green plants that you see in some of my videos. Miss Concepcion actually learned how to make that while she was in shelter in place. And Miss Concepcion also learned how to bake a few things. She learned how to bake some cookies and some brownies. So those are a few ideas. But I want to see something that you've learned how to do. Maybe you learned how to tie your shoe. Okay, so cool. And also, I can't wait to hear about what you did for Mother's Day. This year was my very first Mother's Day because, as you guys know, Miss Concepcion's having a baby. Um, so I got to celebrate a little bit, but did you get to give your mommy your secret project? If you did, let me know how she liked it. And if you guys got to do something special, like have a special dinner or play a special game together, I would love for you to post it on Class Dojo. Okay? So can't wait to see those. Have a fun week and take care. Bye.